Hi, welcome to my craft room. Carol Gatton, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I hope you've had a chance to view my latest video on the faux metal. This is what I created in that video, and so now let's make a card for this to go on to. I have used the Elegant Eggplant and Perfect Plum, and I've had people ask how I come up with my color combinations. The Color Coach is definitely the way. These two colors are called the Dramatic Duo, and it gives you 3 different options on working with this Perfect Plum. This is the Delicate Doilies stamp set, and it's just really hard to believe that this is how I got this emblem. It is so beautiful. The embossing buddy, go over your fingers first. This gets rid of the static cling and the moisture, and then you want to go over your cardstock thoroughly. I'm using the Versamark to ink up my stamp. Then I am going to position this near the top of my Elegant Eggplant. And I want to remind you, go to my blog, and there I'm going to have all of the information, and you can go straight into the Stampin' Up! Store. There's a little shopping cart that says Shop Now, and that'll take you right into the store, and you can make your purchases so you can create this as well. I'm using the silver embossing powder. I like to preheat my heat tool so that when I do start to heat this up, it pops right away, and I never get tired of embossing. This is just so beautiful. I mean, if I didn't do very much more than just this, I think that is so pretty. This is the new Modern Mosaic embossing folder, and did you see where I've added the tape to the one side? That almost serves like an extra hand because it tightens it so that all you have to do is slide your cardstock into that, and it's very easy to position. I'm using no tabs with my Big Shot. I hope you can make this out. This is so pretty. Here I have a piece of the Quadra Fancy Specialty Designer Series paper, and I'm going to adhere that onto a larger piece of the Whisper White. The silver waffle paper, you'll find that in our clearance section. That means you're going to get a bargain. You want your lines to be going across. And this is something kind of different. I've never done this before. I'm using my thumb as a measure, and I'm twisting to make kind of an oval shape. I got my inspiration off of this paper, this Quadra Fancy Specialty paper here. I liked the shape of that, so I thought I'd try and work out something to coordinate with that. Bring it back around when you twist it so that you have the shiny side up. And on each one of those little twists, I'm adding just a little dot of the multi-purpose glue. But if you put that on there right now, that's so wet, that would spread. So let that sit for just a little time and get tacky. I'm going to show you how to cut this waffle paper. It's a little tricky to work with. You want to line that up with the 1-inch mark. Have your blade into the waffle paper, go forward, then bring it back, and you won't have any trouble at all. I think this is ready, so I'm going to position this onto this Quadra Fancy Specialty paper, and you'll notice that this waffle paper shrunk up a little bit with the twisting, but that's okay. You always want to make sure when you're doing something like this that you have more than enough. You want that to be much longer than what you need. And the large pearls on this just really set it off. I really am happy with the way this has turned out. Okay, so when you put those pearls on, just press them down. They don't automatically stick on their own. And now I want to secure my end, so I'm taking my finger and I'm puffing up that end, and then I'm pushing it into that snail adhesive. I'm not going the whole length of that piece of paper. I'm just adding just a small piece of tape there, and then I'm kind of bunching it up so that it's an oval shape. If your little oval shapes flatten on you, you can use your paper piercing tool to lift it. Okay, let's put our multi-purpose adhesive onto this and secure that to our panel. Trim off your excess. And now I'm going to add 3 dimensionals to the back of my emblem. you'll notice that this has a little fan shape to it, and you just want to match that up and then press it on. Now you're ready to add your multi-purpose adhesive to the back of our panel and adhere it onto the perfect plum. And we're almost finished. I want to brighten this up. That's why I'm bringing in the white accents. My base card has been cut down the 11-inch length, and it's cut at 4 1/4. And now I've got that all adhered on. I just want to remind you that this month you will receive the Technique card with any purchase that you make. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and until next time, thank you so much.